It's a terrible football show. What do you expect?
I want whatever you guys are smoking right now.
Just in my brain, it just makes so much sense.
OH!
Oh, baby, yeah! You have no quarterback. You're going to need some punters.
Welcome to a terrible football show.
That's my quarterback and my teammate, man.
Ruins my fucking holiday every damn year.
Alex,
What up?
you can thoroughly kiss my ass.
If it's Toledo, I'm drawing the best damn rocket there is out there.
Now that's gonna look like a dildo.
I told my HR director
Seven.
about this show. He's going to listen to it.
They draft Xavier Worthy. What the fuck? Wide receiver from Texas.
Fucking hamster.
It's a hamster mixed in with a sheep.
The Buffalo Hamsters have traded.
Listen, guys, this is a terrible football show where everybody may be good at nothing, but we are terrible at everything.
That's facts. That's a clip for the intro.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
That's a clip for the intro, baby. Yeah, he's successful at just giving his terrible opinions, so why can't I? Terrible football show, after all. Welcome to the Terrible Football Show. It is April 15th, 2025. We are well in draft season with the draft next week, which is always an exciting time for this show because that is easily the best piece of content that this show will put out all year. By far, it is the best, and I can't wait. I got a couple of the boys here with me. Jacob, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing fantastic. My glasses broke today at work.
Love it.
It's been fantastic. It's Jacob Dodson Luck.
Correct.
ADL.
JDL, baby. That is the facts. I feel you because I got the ABL over here, so I feel you, brother. I feel you, brother. Shane, buddy, how you doing?
Good, good. Hopefully y'all are proud of me.
Ooh.
I did indeed take a nap before the show, and I'm here. So,
And he woke
hey.
up. All right, so he's here.
Hey, clap it up. Clap it up. I mean, that
That's
doesn't happen a lot.
progress. Let's go. We're all about progress here. Shout out. Shout out. We love it. Oh, geez. All right, so today's episode will be a fun one. Like I said, we're officially in mock draft season. Last couple episodes, we kind of hit a bunch of talking points, had like a little competition. Currently, these two guys both have a win apiece. That format will definitely be coming back in the future, so looking forward to it. But today is mock draft time, just like next week's mock draft time, because we are planning for a show on Tuesday as well as a show on Thursday, so it's going to be super exciting. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, be a friend, tell a friend, join the Discord, check out the Patreon, check out our sponsors, Rogue Agent Inc., that I will do my best to shout out later on in the show. But yeah, mock draft time today. Today will be a different one, though. It's not going to be a standard, we're all going to do our own thing and predict who we're going to pick. We're going to be doing the group GM mock draft. All three of us have a set amount of teams that are selected for us. Trading is allowed. We're going to try to keep it a little bit more legitimate than last year, because last year kind of got off the deep end. Lamar Jackson got traded, for example. Let's try to keep it a little bit more legitimate. Try. We'll see. But yeah, group GM mock draft. We're going to go through the entire first round. Everyone's got about a minute to pick. You guys want 1 minute, 2 minutes? What do you guys want?
I'll say 2 minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes is fine.
All right, 2 minutes. I was lazy, and I don't have a timer on the screen like last year. So I have the timer here on my phone. It's all good. So yeah, looking forward to that. And then next week on Tuesday, we will do our one and only full solo mocks. Instead of doing 74 mocks in a mock season, which I think we've done like 1 year, we're just going to do one, put all of our heart and soul into it, mock draft. So each of us, it'll be fun next week. Can't wait. No Ricky here today. He's got some stuff going on that I will let him shout out whenever he does want to come back on whatever show it is, whether if it's ATWS or ATFS next week. And Tyler might pop in later. We'll see. If he does, he's just going to be giving us over-the-top WWE style reactions, I hope, to all of our picks. So shout out to that. Shout out to Chad in the chat. Georgia sucks. Go suck one. I'm just kidding. Hopefully you're doing good, buddy.
Birds.
No, I mean, draft time, boys. It's super exciting. We're a week out from, again, what is probably the best piece of content this show will put out all year. It is always electric. I can't wait. As of now, to my understanding, everyone's going to be in studio except our Ohio fuck. One day you'll be in studio.
One day.
Yeah, one day. So it'll be the standard format of all the boys here, besides the Ohio fuck. So can't wait. It's going to be great. I'm going to have a great time. And hopefully have some more whiteboard perfect artistic drawing from Tyler, because that was great last year. So can't wait. Boys, before we jump into the mock draft, I know we have our mock drafts queued up and ready to go for all three of us. Anything you guys want to shout out to the world? Anything you guys want to chat about? Throw out there? Yell about? Scream about? Argue about?
Shout out to Tyrone Smith signing a 1-day contract with the Dallas Cowboys so he could retire with them.
Respect.
Okay, actually, I do want to shout one.
Oh.
My buddy Daniel wanted me to shout this out. He's
Gotcha.
a huge NASCAR guy. He doesn't really care about football or basketball, but he's a huge NASCAR.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to shout out to Lamar Jackson, aka and Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah.
Copyright patent
So stupid.
dispute.
So
Yeah.
stupid.
It's a number.
Dumbest thing. Not even the number. It was a font.
Yeah.
They were fighting over a font.
It's so stupid.
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Chad said in the chat, doing good, guys. Baby about to be here and just bought a house. Life is good. Shout out, buddy. Congratulations. Congratulations. Glad that life's moving up.
Oh, and there is one more thing I wanted to bring up before the draft.
Okay.
I took a screenshot of it so I can remember.
Okay.
In the last 5 years, it has alternated where the best edge rusher. Okay. Proven fact. Since 2020, it's alternated years where the best edge rusher either in the top 3 or the bottom 15. And you will find out by my pick where that is.
Okay.
Unless y'all do it now. But hey, who knows?
Yeah, that's the beauty of this mock draft, is that there is a lot of chaos that could potentially happen. So I'm not going to go through all of the picks for everyone. You can just listen and figure it out for yourself. But I will say the order, based on the random list generator that I did of all 5 of us before, I found out Ricky and Todd were going to be here, is that so the order that we've got is I will be stepping up first in the rotation. Then we're going that way to Jacob, and then we're going down to Shane, and then back to me. So you can kind of figure out who all we're drafting. So if you guys are ready, I say let's jump into it, boys. Well, you ready to do this?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
All right, let's all start our mock drafts, and it is time for the ATFS GM mock draft of 2025, where this could potentially be very chaotic. So I'm first up on the clock. Clock has started on my phone, not on the screen. Deal with it. I am the Tennessee Titans, and it is time to make a draft. So I already know who I'm picking. So before I make this pick, does anyone want to try to swindle me out of my pick or not? Because trades are allowed, or are you guys ready for me to just make the pick? You guys have an entire first round of teams that you could try to sway me on. So what's the verdict here? What's happening? What's popping? My phones are on.
You're good. Go ahead and take your next.
Yeah, I'm good.
Phone down. Phone down. All right. Did you say 2 years later?
No, go ahead. Yeah, you're good. Go ahead.
You're being very disrespectful right now. I don't appreciate that. With the first overall pick, what's going to happen next week? It's already clear as day, and who I'm picking, I'm just going to go with, I guess, the safest selection for me as the Titans. And we're probably going to ruin this kid's career, which sucks. Cam Ward, quarterback, Miami. Sucks to suck. Sorry, buddy. Welcome to Nashville. This is going to be a terrible ride for you. What can I tell you? We're a dumpster fire of an organization, but welcome to the team, buddy. Let's cook. Let's go. All right. So next up on the clock, we got Jacob with the Cleveland Browns.
I'm open to offers.
I'm thinking. I'm looking at some of these picks that I've got. I'm feeling pretty confident with the teams that I've got and where I am right now. I don't think I need to jump up to 2. Phone down.
Shane?
The Giants could be dialing you, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The Giants could be dialing you.
Moving up a pick?
I don't think they will, so I'm not gonna pull the trigger. I'm actually gonna hang up the phone. I'm gonna be the 16-year-old son hitting the little button on the phone to not call you.
Oh, are you talking about the Jets?
Yeah, I'm making it.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, the second pick, Cleveland Browns select Travis Hunter.
Oh, okay. That's okay. All right. All right. I was really thinking you were going to go Carter, man. Pair Carter up with Myles Garrett. But I
See,
respect the
I
Hunter
was
pick.
thinking that, but the Browns need both wide receiver help and cornerback help, and they get the
Okay.
best of both worlds with this guy right here.
Okay. All
And I
right.
think they can feed into the other stuff that they need later on in the draft. This draft is really deep with what they need.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Shane, you are on the clock as the New York Football Giants at the 3rd pick.
Before I make this pick, any offers? Anybody ring in?
I got the phone out.
Would anybody be ringing the Giants at 3?
That's a great question. Do I want to make a call? Is there anyone here that's making me want to jump out of my boots a little bit? I'm going to say no. With the teams that I've got, I'm going to say no. I'm not interested in moving up to 3.
I'm good.
Okay.
All right, then with the 3rd pick in the 1st round, the New York Giants will select the best edge rusher in the draft, Abdul Carter at 3.
That's fair. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
And the trend continues.
Yeah. All right. So next up, 4th pick, the New England Patriots. I'm making the pick. Any calls? Anyone want to make a phone call? Anyone want to have a conversation? Conversations to be had. Anybody? Any conversations? I'm open to conversation. My phone lines are on. I'm ready to take a phone call. Phone call.
Tom Brady's calling you. Raiders wants to talk.
Oh, okay. All right. What's up, Tommy boy? How's it going, buddy?
How's it going? Look, give you a brand deal with TB12. You can have full access to any of my training facilities for your players anytime. Just give me a ring, okay?
Okay.
And I will trade you my 3rd pick of this year, 2nd pick or 1st round pick next year. Okay. And you need some help on the defensive end, right?
I might. Yeah, could be pretty useful up here. And yeah, you know how it is. You never won a Super Bowl without a top 10 defense. So
yeah, we got some guys. Only guy we can't touch right now is Mason Crosby.
Max
Other than that,
Crosby,
you can have your pick.
I actually don't know who's all on the roster off the dome. Jacob, are you making a call now? Do I got another call coming in?
Patiently waiting. The San Francisco 49ers are patiently waiting.
Hang on, Tom. I got to put you on the hold. What's up? How's it going?
Hey, what's going on, man?
Not much.
We're on the other side of the country right now, but
Yeah.
we would like to offer you to swap this year's 1st round pick.
Okay.
Our 2nd round pick this year.
Okay.
And a 3rd round next year.
Ooh. Is that so? All right. That's a pretty good offer. That's a pretty good offer here. Let me put you on hold.
Okay.
All right, Tommy boy, I need you to give me a good offer now.
All right, wait. What did John Lynch over there saying?
How do you know?
How
do you know they called? Are you tapping into my phones?
Hey, I've done a lot of things in my past. Okay, Bill Belichick taught me a few things.
That's fair. Okay. Respect. Let's say I got a pretty good offer. So what's your new offer? What do we got?
All right. What you looking for? You looking for picks? You looking for players? You win now, win later? What's going on? Let me tend to your needs.
Shane, do you have their roster pulled up by chance?
No, but I can get it up in about 30 seconds.
All right, cool. Yeah, just start firing me a name. Yeah. Give me some picks, brother. Give me some picks and a player. I want a player.
All right, so
you still got Jamarcus Russell on the roster by chance?
Who?
Jamarcus Russell, is he on the roster still?
Unfortunately not. I think he's
son of a bitch.
I think he's training our youth at the moment.
Oh, God bless.
An eating contest.
All right, what do we got? All
right, look, we got Jeremy Chin. Nice little safety. Not too old, not too young. A vet in the league. Pretty good player. Okay. All right. Also, if you do want some help on the offensive end, I can deal Michael Mayer. Hey, anything's possible.
Ooh. Let me put you on hold. Hey, San Franny. All right.
Hey.
All right. I'm gonna need you to spice up that offer just one little bit here.
Okay, so take off the second round, take off the third round. We'll swap first round picks. We'll give you Bosa.
Huh. Put you on hold. Hey, Tommy.
Yeah, what's up?
All right. So give me a first, give me a second, give me a mayor.
First and a second mayor. Okay, the first swap this year.
Yeah.
Or you wanted to swap and then have an additional first.
Give me the first this year and second next year. Second this year and give me mayor.
Deal. Done.
All right, bet trade. Hey, sorry, San Fran. Go fuck yourself. Bye.
All
right.
Passed up the fucking Bosa, dog.
All right, Vegas is on the clock at 4. Also, we probably
What
ran
the
out of time forever ago. I accidentally put the timer to 2 hours, not 2 minutes. So I have no idea how much time went into that. All right, I've now got the clock actually for 2 minutes. Shane, you're up with Vegas.
I'm trying to get the trade done with the draft simulator, but Tommy 6 rings or 7 rings Brady saw something in somebody, and he's got to go get him. Shadur Sanders to Vegas.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Okay.
That's not disgusting.
I mean, it's not gonna happen, but I felt a little spicy, you know.
Oh crap! Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. I accidentally closed everything. My bad. My bad. I was trying to respond to something over here. I'll just respond vocally. Where'd my thing go? Jalen Milroe is going to be a day 2 draft guy, in my opinion, just for the record. All right, so 5th pick, Jacksonville Jaguars. Who is that up? Is that Jacob? Is that you?
That's me.
Don't let me
That's
down.
me.
Don't let me down. So you're on the clock.
I was tempted to move Jacksonville up to maybe squeeze in there a couple times with the New York Giants and New England, but didn't need to. Played it more safe. I think Jacksonville will firmly go Mason Graham this year.
I feel that. I feel that. All right, so now I am back on the clock as the New England Patriots once again. I'm not taking any calls, phones down. Sorry. I'm comfortable here at my pick. I got what I wanted. I'm sorry. I got what I wanted. All right, I'm ready to make a pick. And that pick is going to be one of the best cornerbacks in the draft. Give me Will Johnson from Michigan.
Okay. I'm cool with that.
Yeah. And actually, technically, I'm up next still because I had the Jets. So now phones are open for this one, boys. I am the New York Football Jets, and phones are open. Yellow.
Hey, it's John Lynch.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Not much, man. What's going on? What can I help you with?
So swap first rounds. We'll give you Nick Bosa.
Not really feeling that deal, Bubba. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Okay. Hold on.
What you got for me? You better cook. You better cook here.
We will give you, obviously swap in first round, but we will give you a second round this year and Trent Williams.
Oh, brother, we got to trade. Go ahead and lock that up. I haven't got another phone call, so lock that up. So we got to trade. San Fran moving up with the swapping places with the New York Jets. Let's cook. What you got, bub?
We get this going here. My idea with this is they're getting rid of old, bringing in new. San Fran selects Will Campbell.
Ooh, okay. All right. I'm fine with that. I hear you, brother. All right, so you would be up next, Jacob, right? You're Carolina.
That is correct, and we are open.
Open for business. Let's see where I'm at on teams. I think with my teams, I'm pretty happy where I am. I'm pretty happy where I am right now.
Shane?
Yeah, New Orleans we're chilling. We're good. We're in tank mode anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's fair. That's fair.
We're going after the Manning, later on.
The obvious choice is to go edge here with Jalen Walker, but gonna get an offensive weapon.
Ooh.
In my opinion, generational talent.
You gonna do it?
Give me Tyler Warren.
Oh, okay. That's not where I thought we were going. Oh shit. Okay. All right. I like this. This is a fun top 10 so far. Also, Jacob, question for you, brother. Would you be willing to give up one of your teams?
Oh?
Yeah, would you be willing to give up one of your teams for one of our longtime listeners?
What is he willing to trade?
No, I mean like he was. We got Kirito in the chat asking if he could play along. He was asking to be the Rams, which that's your pick.
I know. I was doing a bit.
Yeah, I know. No, you willing to give?
Yeah, he could be the Rams.
All right, bet Kirito, you're the Rams, brother. I've got the Dolphins. I'll give you the Dolphins too. So your pick's coming up. So hopefully you're still in the chat when it comes. If not, I'll just pick for you, brother. All right. So next up, Saints. Shane, what you got, brother?
We're having a tough situation here.
You do. You need a lot.
We need a lot.
Yeah,
and when in doubt, spend money on the offense. So that's what we do. We're either going to be taking. Actually, no, I'm not even. We are taking it. Ashton Genty's not falling out of the top 10.
So
Ashton Genty at number 9.
Ashton Genty at number 9. Okay, all right.
You guys need a quarterback. He's so bad.
When in doubt, hand the ball to him 30 times a game.
Yo, facts. It worked. It works for Boise State. You know, Kellen Moore's licking his lips. Oh yeah, boy, give me another Bronco up in this building. Let's go, baby.
We're good.
You know how tempted I was to pick up the phone? So bad to pick up the phone. I call you.
Jesus. All right. So Chicago Bears on the clock. That is me. And phone lines are open. I like the Bears team right now. I'm willing to listen to an offer, and I'm willing to just take a player. So phone lines are open. Open for business. Any takers?
I've got Dallas next up. They ain't got nothing you want, I promise.
Hey now.
unless you want a new owner.
Hell, well, we do need one, but hell no. Jacob, you got any phone calls? If not, I'll be happy. I'm willing to give you Tyreek Hill. Man, I don't want that. I don't want that dude. He making babies left and right, getting himself into trouble. I do appreciate the offer, though. I do appreciate the offer. Bears receiving core. I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty good about our receiving core. So Tyreek Hill. I don't know if that one's the play for me. I don't know if. Plus, you got to think I take on the big contract. We just signed DJ Moore. I'm not really feeling Tyreek Hill, brother. I'm sorry. All right, so I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good to make a pick here. So let's see. With the 10th overall pick, the Chicago Bears are going to continue to do up what they've done all offseason, and that is spruce up the offensive line because there's nothing wrong with sprucing up the offensive line. And I'm going to take the young man out of Missouri. How do you pronounce his name is the real question here. Armand Mimbo, is that how you pronounce his name?
Sure.
I need to get this right on draft night when we come up to the podium. So either way, that is going to be the future Chicago Bear and end up replacing Braxton Jones at some point. So shout out. All right, so I am back on the clock with the Jets, and we got Trent Williams. We're feeling really good. I don't think I'm taking any phone calls today. I'm sorry, no phone calls here. I think the Jets are sitting pretty comfortable here, and we're ready to take a pick. We feel pretty good with where we are. So we're gonna go with let me see here. Let's see. There's a couple different picks that I could go. I'm feeling pretty good. Let's go with a nice little edge rusher here as the New York Jets with the 11th pick. I'm gonna go Jalen Walker, edge rusher from Georgia. Let's spruce up that edge line, baby. Here we go.
Interesting pick.
Yeah. All right. Whoever's got Dallas, you're up.
That's Shane.
Shano.
That would be me.
He better tread
And-
lightly here.
And unlike what Dallas should have been doing for the last, I don't know, 7 years, I am open to phone calls to trade back. Please give me a call.
Let's see if there's anything there that really sticks out to me. Let's see. Oh. I think all the teams that's within a comfortable striking range that I've got, I think I feel comfortable with where I am with the team. Because, I mean, I don't, my late round teams, I think they're too far out of striking range. So I think I feel pretty good with where I am personally.
Okay, it looks like my phone's ringing.
All right.
Hello.
Hey, this is potentially Cincinnati.
How you doing, Cincy? What
It's
can
up
I
for
do for you?
debate.
Stop.
We'd like to trade up. We'd like to
Like
trade up.
Okay.
Here-
Okay. What's
Here's what the potential Cincinnati Bengals
Got a minute.
are offering you.
let me hear
A
it.
swap and
43
we'll give you Mike
seconds.
Gesicki.
Okay.
And BJ Hill.
Deal. Give it to me.
All right. Cincinnati's on the clock at pick 12. What you doing,
Did
buddy?
the timer switch?
Yeah, you're good. Timer swapped. You're
Okay.
good. Yeah, you're on the clock, bud. I got you.
Cincinnati selects the wide receiver from Arizona, Tyra McMillan.
Teratoa McMillan.
I knew it.
There, that guy.
I knew that's who you were gonna pick. All right, Kirito, you in the chat, brother. You are up. If you are the Miami Dolphins, and I need you to tell me right now who you are picking, or who are you going to pick to change the franchise of the Miami Dolphins? Are they going to finally get over the hump that they've been in, or are they going to continue to be a dumpster fire that the Dolphins are? What are we doing here? Are we going wide receiver since Tyreek Hill wants out? We going DB since Jalen Ramsey might want out? What are we doing? What are we doing, brother? I mean, let's make a pick. I'm just trying to talk while he figures it out. Based on numbers, I'm assuming he's still in the chat. If it gets down to the minute and a half, if it gets down to 30 seconds left, we might just go ahead and just make the pick. Who had the pick originally? Me. All right. So if it's me, I'll just
For Miami. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll queue up a pick then, because I already know who I would go with if I was sitting right here. So, okay. Oh, what? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I misread. Wait, hang on. I misread. Nah, he's taken, brother. I'm sorry. I took him earlier. I misread. I thought you were saying someone else. Well, no. Am I reading it right? Are you talking about the cornerback? Are you talking about the cornerback from Michigan? Because if you are, I drafted him. Now, if you're talking the QB, then you're making a diabolical pick. That's diabolical. That's diabolical if you're talking the QB. But if you're talking the cornerback's taken. Cornerback is taken, brother.
You talking Will Howard or Will Johnson?
Yeah. It's if you're talking Will Johnson, he is unfortunately off the board. So if you're looking at corner, the highest rated corner that's if we've still got left would be the cornerback from Texas, which is Barron. As well as the cornerback from Kentucky, Hairston. Those are the highest rated guys that we've still got left on the board at cornerback. And then at safety, you still got Starks from Georgia, who is a pretty highly touted guy, as well as the gentleman from South Carolina, Eman Wari. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name though. All right, then give me Jared Wilson. All right, who's Jared Wilson, boys?
To be honest, I'm looking for him.
I think
Jared Wills.
got to build the O line. So he's an O lineman. He's an O lineman. All right, I gotta find him. Okay, from man. All right, that is a controversial pick, but you know what? I love it. Let's roll with it. Jared Wilson.
That is a.
It's a controversial pick, but I love it. Jared Wilson, future Miami Dolphin. Let's keep rolling.
What number is he at?
81. 81. If you go to interior offensive lineman, he's ranked 81 overall. All right, so next up, Indianapolis Colts. Who would that be? Is that Jacob?
That's me.
All right,
That's
brother.
Jacob.
What you got?
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
You gonna get Lovely up in here?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What you doing here?
Maybe.
Is that what you're doing?
Jahad Campbell, Alabama.
Jahad Campbell, Alabama. I love it. All right. So next up is the Atlanta Falcons. And let's see. Kirito's saying he wants to trade. So I'm assuming he would be the Rams here. So I guess the Rams are calling. What is your trade offer, my friend? What are you going to be offering Shano over here?
He's behind. He's behind. He said he wants Anthony Richardson.
Yeah. I'm sorry, brother. You behind. All right, Shane. You up as the Falcons.
All right. Any phone calls before I make my decision?
Oh man, I'm looking here. I am looking here based on who I am, and I'll tell you, I got one team right now that is pretty pissed off at Jacob. So shout out to that.
Why?
Yeah, pretty pissed off at Jacob right now. One of the teams that I am. So I'm trying to debate if that team is about to get a little frisky and move up a little bit or stay put. I think I'm staying put with all my teams that are within striking distance.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So with the 15th pick in the first round, the Atlanta Falcons will be selecting edge Mike Green from Marshall.
What a pick. I love it. All right, so I am up as the Arizona Cardinals, and I'm open for business. And if anyone wants to do business. Sitting here, waiting for a phone to ring. No phone calls?
No phone calls. No.
Oh, I got a ring. Yo!
Hey.
Yo!
This is Denver.
Oh, hey.
I don't know why I have a country accent.
I don't know either, but hey, what's up,
It's
brother?
Colorado.
All right, what do you want, Mr. Elway, most overrated quarterback ever?
Hey.
Not ever, but he is overrated. Anyway, what do you want?
Swap. Second round.
Let me pull this up, brother.
Second round of next year.
All right, let me pull this up. So swapping 16 and 20. 20 this year, you said?
Yep.
And a 20 next?
Yep.
You know what? Just because I'm a son of a bitch, I want one of your 6th round picks too.
Fuck it.
Let's do it. Let's ride. All right. Trade's done.
You just hang up the
Denver's now on the clock. Make your pick.
Ooh, boy. I predict there will be one person in this draft that will be almost guaranteed to fall back, and that is the wide receiver from Texas,
Oh, yeah.
Matthew Golden. With the 16th pick in the draft, Denver Broncos select Mecca Buka from the Ohio State University.
Ooh, okay. Where's he at? There he is.
33.
All right, got you. Ooh, okay. All right, I like that pick. All right, Shane, you're back up as the Dallas Cowboys. What you doing, buddy?
Listen here.
All right.
We did a damn good thing with trading back, okay? And we're still going to get we're going to get a pretty damn good player in this Texas tackle, and his name is Kelvin Banks. We're going to go ahead and draft him here at 17, and we're going to move forward and try to make our team the best we can.
All right, Jerry. All right, Jerry. All right, Kelvin Banks, good pick. He slipped a little bit, so I like the pick. All
That
right.
is a Stephen Jones pick right there. That's not a Jerry Jones pick at all.
Yeah, that was a Steven pick. All right, Seattle, you're on the clock.
Shane.
Yep. Sorry.
I forgot
I'm
it was
still in
Shane.
that place.
I forgot it was Shane, honestly.
All right. So
You need line help.
yeah, we do. And unfortunately, fucking Dallas just took the last one. Assholes. So not really a reach. We're still kind of in that bubble, but we will go with another great tackle out of the Ohio State, Josh Simmons.
Love it.
They also need interior line help too. They just need line help all around.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. All right, so I'm up to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I'm pretty pissed off at the Colts right now. I got to tell you that. I'm not happy with what the Colts did to me, but it is what it is. We're feeling pretty good about a draft pick right here, but I guess we're open to phone calls. We're open to phone calls, but we feel pretty good. So you really need to wow us. The phone lines are on if anyone wants to make a phone call. Waiting for a phone call.
I'm just seeing.
I don't have anybody until Green Bay, so I'm good.
Waiting to pick.
Seattle, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's pretty interesting.
Everybody has a country accent in this universe.
We're gonna hold though. We're gonna hold.
Hold. Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. So I'm gonna make the pick then. Since we didn't get the guy we wanted, because Indianapolis is a bunch of assholes. We're gonna draft the best safety in the board. We're gonna draft Starks from Georgia here, to bolster up that defense because we know defense wins championships. Because look what happened when we beat the Kansas City Chiefs. So we're gonna keep that mentality. All right, so I am back on the clock with Arizona, and I think we're feeling pretty good to make a pick here. So put your phones down. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear your shit. We're gonna go with Mr. Stewart, Shamar Stewart from Texas A&M edge rusher. Gotta get that edge rush moving. We need to get some sacks rocking and rolling over in the NFC West. All right, so Pittsburgh is up. Williams. No.
Oh, okay.
Is that who I said? No, Stewart. Sorry.
Stewart.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, you just play with it. You can adjust. Yeah, you can mentally keep track. We're towards the end anyway. My bad. Just knowing yours that Williams is still available and just pick Stewart in his place if someone picks Williams. There you go.
All right. Yep. So Pittsburgh will not be taking any calls.
Are you gonna do it?
Gonna do what?
Are you gonna pick who I think you're gonna pick?
I don't know. Am I gonna pick who you think I'm gonna pick?
I don't know.
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest.
If you don't, I'd be kind of shocked, honestly.
All right. So with the 21st pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, Pittsburgh Steelers select Michael Williams.
Wow.
Edge out of Georgia.
Wow. All right. So you just have a ball boy throwing the ball up there in Pittsburgh, I guess.
Hey.
I swear I thought you were gonna go Jackson Dart here. I swear I thought you were about to go Jackson
It actually
Dart.
was tempting.
Yeah,
but
I swear.
They did it to themselves, so I'm gonna let them sit in it.
All right, that's fair. All right, so next up, Los Angeles Chargers, which is me. No phone calls. I am Jim Harbaugh. I am a Michigan guy through and through. So we about to get Lovely up in here. Give me tight end Colston Loveland. Easiest pick in my life. Easiest pick in my life. We're gonna get Lovely over in Los Angeles. I'm gonna get one of my guys. Okay. Now Kenneth Grant was also tempting because I'm a Michigan man. All right. So I need more Michigan men in here. And I feel like Loveland is going to be a great Michigan man for the Los Angeles Chargers. All right, Green Bay.
Now, Green Bay hometown draft. You don't want to get booed off the stage.
That's true. Okay? I forgot about that. It is the hometown draft. Don't fuck up here, buddy. Don't piss off the fans and just go another defensive player like you have the last 20 years. Or not a skill player, is I guess a better way to put it. He pulls a plot twist.
On not going skill player.
You got to get booed off the stage over there, buddy.
With the 23rd pick in the draft, the Green Bay Packers select Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
You about to get booed off the
D-line.
stage. You're getting booed off the stage. It's done. Can you set Kenneth Grant's up his career to fail, brother?
With Hampton and Golden sitting there, you take a D lineman.
Yeah,
Holy smokes!
Golden's fallen, man. I think he might fall out of the first round.
it's possible. It's possible. All right, Minnesota, you up?
Not taking any phone calls.
No,
We know our man. We want him. We need him. Backfield's been suffering a little bit. I'm glad the Green Bay Packers don't like scoring points. So we're gonna go ahead and take Omarion Hampton from North Carolina.
2 running backs in the first. I love it. I love it.
Weak pick.
All right, clock has started. I'm the Houston Texans, and God bless, I need everyone under the sun. So, with that said, phone calls are open, actually, because I could use more. I need more down in Houston. We gave up everybody this offseason, and we're screwed. So, phone calls are open. I am willing to do business to some extent. But I'm also fine staying here, okay? Any phone calls? Any phone calls?
This is the 25th pick.
Correct.
Oh man.
Can I call? Can I call on behalf of somebody, even if they weren't my team, or that's a no go?
You trying to call for one of our teams?
You trying to call for me?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. What are you trying to do?
I mean, I think this could actually happen. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay.
If he's still there.
Okay.
And I'm okay. I'm trying to get the Browns to trade up. It's like Jackson Dart.
Brother, that's literally what I had in mind. Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do that one, brother, because I am in a desperate need and I need to stay in the first round. So unless you're really going to wow me with that Browns pick, I need to stay in the first. So I need tremendous help.
How do you want Miles?
Stop. That
What did John Watson?
that ship has sailed. Oh, fuck off.
Hashtag back home.
No.
We will give you Denzel Ward.
Well, that's kind of tempting. We got 10 seconds. You better. I don't think a trade's going to happen, brother. I don't think it's going to happen.
Nope.
All right, trade fell through. That was worth a shot, though. So, all right, so let me not start the timer just yet. All right, so with the 25th pick, the Houston Texans are going to select. God bless. There is so much that I need. Tackles are pretty much gone. No real strong tackles to take here at this pick. So let's just take one of the best players on the board for what we need, and that's wide receiver. Let me get Texas wide receiver Matthew Golden not slipping out of the first.
Man, I could see the Texans, if he's still here, getting Gray Zabel from North Dakota State.
Right. All right, so Kirito, I know the YouTube side of the stream is always a little bit low, on the slower side. Twitch and Kick is like spot on. It's like boom, boom. What we're doing is popping up over on Twitch and Kick. But for the YouTube, it's a little bit slower. So Kirito, you are the Los Angeles Rams. You are officially on the clock. What are you going to be doing? I know it's kind of tough to keep track with, unless you have a mock draft alongside of us, but, just throw out a pick. Why did I know this was coming? I knew it. I knew he was going to do this. But you know what? I'm fine with it. We're rolling with it. The Los Angeles Rams are selecting quarterback Jalen Milroe. You know what? I knew he was going to do this. I'm cool with it. Let's roll. Let's ride.
To be honest, if it was my pick, I would have also taken quarterback, just not Jalen.
You would have taken Dart.
Nope.
Ooh. Oh.
Howard.
Really? In the first? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, geez. I love it. All right. Baltimore, you up.
Is that me? Yeah, I am. That is me. All right. Listen, another country action here. I don't know why I enjoy just doing this so much.
I don't know why John Harbaugh's got a country accent.
Hey, listen. I'm trying to go back to Michigan, you know?
John's not from Michigan.
Back to the family. I'm gonna be honest. Don't really see a lot, not too much that we need. Except for maybe some better trainers to keep our players healthy.
Facts.
So unless that's an option, kind of go anywhere right here. I would like a running back would probably be nice right here. I'm gonna be honest. But I am gonna go ahead and get the best safety on the board, Nick Amonrory from South Carolina.
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't see my phone ring, and I apologize. Hold on.
That's
Hello.
too late. You already picked.
No, I mean, I haven't submitted it yet. I haven't quite submitted it yet. I haven't hit the button.
This is
Hello.
Washington. Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Washington? You're lucky. I was about to submit my pick. I just saw the little red light on my phone go off.
We swap picks. You get the second round pick. You get our third round pick of this year too.
They don't have a third.
Never mind. You get our second round pick next year.
God, that's a lot.
All right.
That's a lot to move up 2 picks.
All right. I like the sound of that. I like that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Washington's desperate this year, I think, personally speaking.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Who do you
Send
got?
it in. Send that shit in.
I swear to God, if these Washington Commanders fucking take who I want, if my name wasn't fucking Dan Campbell, I'm gonna beat some ass. I swear to God.
Hey, it's a different culture.
I'm about to fucking chew some kneecaps off if these motherfuckers take my pick. You best believe I'm about to be ripping some kneecaps off over there in Washington if someone takes my damn pick. Don't do it. I'm gonna fucking. My pick's random. My pick's random. Surely you won't get my pick.
Nah. Washington's moving up to Janae Barron.
Okay, that's fair.
Texas.
He has.
Quarterback.
He has slipped, so that's fair. That's fair. All right. So next up, don't even bother making a phone call because my name is Dan Campbell, and I'm going to draft who I want. Which I've got to find him. I thought he'd be like. So I thought, where is he? He's not ranked this low, is he? Hold on. Is he listed under a different category? Hold on. I gotta find this guy. Is he listed under? Oh, yeah, there he is. Okay. All right. So my name is Dan Campbell. Okay. And what that means to be Dan Campbell is we're gonna chew kneecaps off. We're gonna break the mold. What you guys think that we need to do, you can shove it. All right. I don't care. All right. You're not a successful franchise. You're a half-assed analyst with a really bad haircut, and your name is Mel. I don't want to hear it from you. All right. So I'm Dan Campbell, and that means that I've got to get a Dan Campbell type of man, all right, in this building. I need a man who's going to be willing to jump in the trenches, jump on a grenade, get up from that grenade, and rip a kneecap off, all right? That's what I need in Detroit, all right? So with that said, there is only one clear pick, the most Dan Campbell level man in this entire draft. Give me Jack Sawyer, the Ohio State.
Let's fucking go. Yes.
Let's go. That is a Dan Campbell man right there. Let me tell you. Let's go.
I'm in love with that pick.
Jack Sawyer, Detroit Lion. Who gives a shit if he ain't a first-round pick? That's a Dan Campbell pick.
I like that a lot, man.
That's crazy because I could actually see that shit happening. I'm
Right?
not gonna lie to you.
Like, look, Dan Campbell just drafts who he wants. He doesn't give a shit. I mean, if he wants you, he's gonna get you. All right, that is a Dan Campbell player. I love it. I would love to see Jack Sawyer, a Detroit Lion. All right, Baltimore, you back up.
So Baltimore's in a great spot. They got the swap picks, trade down, get 2 additional second-round picks, and still get their guy and Nick Amonrory. Not taking any phone calls. Sorry, boys.
Oh.
Buffalo's not taking any calls either because I already know who I want. I've had failures at this position before, and we seem to not get our guy over and over and over again at this position. We've been doing this, trying to get our guy in this position for the last 3 years.
Wait, which one are you
Finally,
doing?
Buffalo.
Oh, who'd you pick for Baltimore? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Oh, I'm on Rory.
Okay, that's
the
what I thought.
safety
My
from
bad. All
South
right,
Carolina.
I'm sorry to interrupt your great speech. Keep going.
No, you're good. So we finally reach a little bit to get this guy. Okay, we're reaching a hell of a lot, but we're gonna get our guy. Okay,
Oh no.
Travion Henderson
Let's
from
go.
the Ohio
Wow.
State.
Oh wow. Okay.
I had a feeling it was going to be running back, and I knew it was going to be one of the Buckeyes.
You know, and that's honestly kind of fair, just because of the simple fact, like the Bills have flat out already said, like, but more or less, they're not going to pay James Cook what he wants. Which is, James Cook is a good player, and I think he's a good player for the Buffalo Bills. But I don't think he warrants the money that he's asking for, because he's asking for like top 5 level running back money. You know what I mean? So I think that's a real possibility. Like, if Hampton's sitting there at 30, I could totally see that when the draft comes. All right, so I'm Kansas City. I was gonna try to trade up with Buffalo just to be a dick to Buffalo once again. So I guess we're not doing that. So with being the Kansas City Chiefs, we nuked our entire offensive line. So basically, what you saw with Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl against the Bucs, you're gonna get to once again see here this upcoming season, because of how horribly we nuked our offensive line. Right, so the natural pick is we need to get offensive linemen. We got the young man Gray from North Dakota State. We got the young man Tyler Booker, and we even got the young man Josh from Oregon. I think those are all great picks, and they're ones that we need to probably consider and really think about. But I think the pick we're going to go here, because we're the Kansas City Chiefs, and by God, Patrick Mahomes can run, so he'll be fine. We're going to go wide receiver, Luther Burden from Missouri.
Came out of nowhere.
Wow.
Let's be honest, that's a pick they would make. Like, let's not bullshit
yeah,
right
sure.
now. They need to go offensive line, but will they? That's the question. I'm the GM of the Chiefs, and that's why I'm saying no, we're not. We're going to be fine, even though we won't.
You just took the exit off the highway, decided that was the wrong decision, jumped immediately and get back on the highway. That was great.
That's a great way to describe it. All right, Philly, let's finish off the first round. Let's go. Your favorite team.
I love how one of the suggestions. Wait, hold on. What?
Yeah, your favorite team. Right? Fly, Eagles, fly.
Go Birds.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
I love how this mock draft simulator has a suggestion of taking quarterback.
Yo,
That's fucked up.
Dude, it did the same thing for Baltimore, and it actually had like the orange suggested label over Jackson Dart for Baltimore for me.
It has it for me too for Jackson.
See, it doesn't for me though. That's weird. Yeah, it doesn't for me over here. For me, it's showing the suggestion of Derek Harmon and Walter Nolan is who it shows for me. The only suggested players.
My suggested players are Harmon, Nolan, Pierce, and Donovan.
Philadelphia will make this pick to help keep Saquon, the king of running backs, taking Gray Zabel. Zabel?
Okay.
For North Dakota State.
All right, I love it. All right, so there you go. So let's do a recap of the 2025 ATFS GM mock draft. A little chaotic at times, but not as bad as last year. So I'm happy for us, boys. We were able to ring it in because last year was bad. Shane, you were there. You can agree. Last year we went off the deep end.
I mean, dude traded Lamar Jackson away for like
a bag of balls.
Like Tyson chicken nuggets. It was crazy.
It was wild. So let's go through the trades. So the New England Patriots and the Raiders traded. The Jets and the 49ers traded. Dallas and Cincinnati traded. Arizona and Denver traded. And Baltimore and Washington traded. Going through the first round, the Tennessee Titans selected quarterback Cam Ward from the University of Miami, Florida. Number 2, Cleveland Browns selected Travis Hunter, cornerback wide receiver from Colorado. The New York Football Giants drafted Abdul Carter, edge rusher from Penn State. The Las Vegas Raiders drafted Shadur Sanders, quarterback from Colorado. Jacksonville, Mason Graham, defensive lineman, Michigan. Patriots, Will Johnson, cornerback, Michigan. Back-to-back Michigan players. Look at that. San Francisco, with their trade up, getting Will Campbell, offensive tackle from LSU. Tyler says, let's be real, it's for Dino Nuggets. Yo, facts. Hey, Kirito, have a good night, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by and joining in for the fun. 8th overall pick, Carolina, Tyler Warren, tight end from Penn State. New Orleans Saints getting Ashton Genty. Maybe he can be the real superstar that Reggie Bush was not able to be. And you hand the ball off to him 47 times a game because Derek Carr is out. Chicago Bears boosting up that offensive line with Armand Mimbo. Don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. If I am, my bad. 11th pick, New York Jets, Jalen Walker, edge rusher from Georgia. Cincinnati at 12. Shane, give me that first name again.
At 12?
Yeah, Cincinnati, wide receiver, McMillan. Give me that first name again. You got it right earlier.
Oh, it's fucking. I don't have my sheet.
Tita Roa?
Nope.
Tita Roa? Tita Roa?
Yeah. It's like
something like
Tita
that.
Aurora, something like that. I gotta go back up.
Well, McMillan, wide receiver, Arizona, going to Cincy. The Miami Dolphins with the most shocking pick in the draft. Let's be honest, every first round always has that one. You know what I mean? Always, every year. This was the one. Jared Wilson, interior offensive lineman from Georgia. With the 14th pick, Jahad Campbell, linebacker from Alabama to the Colts. The Falcons with Mike Green, edge rusher from Marshall. The Denver Broncos, hit me with the name, Jacob. I don't want to mispronounce it. Abuka. Thank you. Wide receiver, Ohio State, from the Ohio State, sorry. Dallas Cowboys, Kelvin Banks, offensive tackle from Texas. Seattle Seahawks, Josh Simmons, offensive tackle from the Ohio State University. Maliki Starks, safety from Georgia to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Arizona Cardinals, Shamar Stewart, edge rusher from Texas A&M. With the Pittsburgh Steelers, we got Mr. Williams, edge rusher from Georgia. For the Chargers, we have Mr. Loveland, a true Michigan man, going to play with another true Michigan man. And then we have another true Michigan man of Kenneth Grant going to the Green Bay Packers at 23. We have running back Hampton from North Carolina going to 24 with the Minnesota Vikings. Houston Texans, Matthew Golden, wide receiver, Texas. Los Angeles Rams drafting the man of the future that's not Jackson Dart, Jalen Milroe, quarterback from Alabama. With the Washington Commanders, we have Mr. Barron, cornerback from Texas, and then a true Dan Campbell man right here with the Detroit Lions, Jack Sawyer from the Ohio State University. I can see it now. What a legend pairing Jack Sawyer up with Aiden Hutchinson. Oh boy, it gives me goosebumps. And then for the Baltimore Ravens, we have the safety Nick Imawari from South Carolina. With the Buffalo Bills, circle the wagons, we have Trayvon Henderson, running back. And with the Kansas City Chiefs not protecting Patrick Mahomes, we have Luther Burden, who I think could possibly be the best wide receiver out of this draft. So shout out. And then the Philadelphia Eagles continue to do what they do and build up that offensive line. We have Gray Zabel, interior offensive line from North Dakota State. And this ain't a bad first round, boys. This ain't a bad first round.
Not too bad.
I was very, very tempted on having, since I control both teams, having Cleveland jump into the 32 spot,
right,
to take Jackson Dart.
I think it's gonna happen, bro. I think Dart gets taken in the first round. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean all the conversation right now,
especially the top 3-4 guys are gone,
right.
Which I think Dart is like the number one guy. But hey, that's neither here or there.
I'm still really in the boat that I really think Sanders is slipping, boys. I'm not messing. I really do.
I hope so.
I agree.
I
think his two chances, in my opinion, is the Saints at 9 or the Steelers at 21.
I won't knock the Raiders pick that you made. Like, yeah, they have Geno Smith and they signed Geno Smith to an extension, but like Tom Brady has actively worked out with Sanders and kind of worked with him and everything. So you can't help but to feel like, is there going to be some pull there? You know what I mean? So I could totally see the Vegas pick and just have him set behind Geno, but I'm dead ass on Genty going to Vegas. I mean, like, dude, it's just the most. To me, it's the most. It's like the easiest layup pick is Genty to Vegas,
sure.
At least in my opinion.
For sure.
But I could see the Saints at 9, and I could definitely see Pittsburgh. I could see that too.
I think Dallas is going to try to make a jump for Ashton.
Yeah, I could see that. It's with them being so close to the top 10. I can 100% see. I can really see Genty possibly being in the radar of the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler said, go ahead.
I would love to see Dallas do that, but let's face it. When was the last time that we've seen Dallas jump up and make any kind of move?
I mean, that's fine. If we don't get Genty, that's fine, because I still don't think he's the best running back in the draft. So there'd be plenty of others.
I don't know, man. I think he's a generational talent.
I think he's just a generational talent because of the team that he was on.
I don't know, man. I feel like you could put him anywhere now, and he's gonna be a dog.
I foresee with that type of player, that type of workhorse mentality, injuries always tend to follow.
Watch him be Derrick Henry 2.0. Watch.
If he is cool, hopefully he just doesn't have as big of a drop off as Derrick Henry has had.
Right. Hey, Derrick Henry had a good run for a career. A standard length for a career.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he's 10 years in, and he just ran over 2,000 yards. I'm like, what?
Tyler said earlier, messing around, that Buffalo needed to take the GOAT Curtis, the Maple Missile Rourke. He loves that damn nickname. That is a great nickname, the Maple Missile. That is a great nickname. I ain't gonna lie. That's one of the GOATs. But no, I mean, I really do feel like this quarterback draft, I feel like it's all smoke, like Kenny Pickett all over again, except this time you'll actually have a quarterback go number 1 with Cam Ward, because that's already a lock, obviously. I mean, it's done. The owner of the Titans went to go meet him. They've canceled meetings and workouts with Sanders. I mean, it's over. It's Cam Ward. Which Godspeed for his career, man. That's going to be a brutal first stop. But, I mean, Sanders, man, it's going to be so interesting to see where he goes. It really is. Same thing with Dart. Like, is he going to slip into the first?
So, if we take, at least as far as the ESPN rankings are concerned with quarterback, do you guys see from 6 down anybody that you guys will predict to actually have a serviceable career in the future? Like, do you see any potential starters in the future from Will Howard, Quinn Ewers, Dylan Gabriel, Kyle McCord, Curtis Warwick, or Seth Hennigan?
Yeah, let me pull it up. I know you just said it, but I want to be able to see it too.
I mean, I think Will Howard has the best chance. I'm gonna be honest. I think out of any of the quarterbacks, I'm not even the top 6. Out of any of the quarterbacks, Jackson Dart, Will Howard have the best chance to mean something the most to a franchise. Whether that's their second franchise, third franchise, are all these quarterbacks going to be at their rookie contracts in 5 years? Absolutely not. I guarantee that all of them, except for maybe 1 or 2, will be on a second, third, fourth team in 4 years. I promise. Like, in 4 years, they will be on, if not their second team, their third team. But I do think we're going to see something like maybe a Sam Darnold, where you got to get the right guy and the right fit, and they can succeed. You're going to see that with a Will Howard. You're going to see that with a Jackson Dart. You're going to see that with some guys, and they may stick. Now, are they going to be Pro Bowlers and playoff contenders? Who knows? But I think the 2 best options, I think, is Jackson Dart and Will Howard.
So, taking out, all the top guys, which one thing Tyler said, shout out to this, he said Tyler Show, is that how you pronounce his name, will get drafted before Dart. That's a hot take. But I love it.
Anything about him at all.
Right? Yeah, and he's ranked as high as he is, and no one's talking about him. No, out of all the other guys, right? I think if Will Howard gets in the right situation, like kind of like where Josh Allen did, where he really got the chance to develop and have patience from the front office and really just kind of grow, then I think Will Howard can have a pretty solid career. But I got to be honest with you guys. It could be a hot take. Look, I'm a Kyle McCord fan in this draft. As a late guy, you get him in the right situation to kind of continue to learn behind someone. I like Kyle McCord a lot. I really do. Like I think he's got such a good pass. I think he has that dog that can be really awakened inside of him. I like Kyle McCord here. He's locked in as a 34th pick to New York Giants. Yeah, Tyler going to New York. All right.
That's why I'm thinking Will Howard goes to a place like the Rams.
Right.
With, pairing him with a coach like a Sean McVay. But isn't it crazy that there's 3 Ohio State quarterbacks in this draft?
True. It really is. How does that make you feel?
Who's the third?
Will, Quinn, and
Quinn
Kyle.
Ewers.
Oh, Quinn Ewers. Yeah, that's right. I honestly totally forgot about his ass.
No, the one position that I'm excited to see get drafted all 7 rounds, though, by far, is running back. This is such
Same,
a
for
deep,
sure.
deep damn running back room right now, dude. I saw that the Bears are meeting with Caleb Johnson, and that got me very pumped up. That got me very pumped up that we're meeting with Caleb Johnson. That'd be a great pick later on. I would love that pick for Chicago.
I wonder where Cam Scadabo's going to end up going.
That's I like Cam a lot too.
Because I think right there, the top 6 are guaranteed to be stars, in my opinion.
Right.
Once you that right there is where you take the step down.
Right. Yeah, it's quite the step, isn't it?
It is a pretty big step.
I mean, you even got Dylan Sampson, who was a dog in Tennessee, bro. Like, I think
Look
he's
at
got a
Ollie
chance to
Gordon all
be-
the way down there too.
Yeah, I mean, and Ollie Gordon, I was raving about Ollie Gordon before the year started that he was the best running back. I mean, I was wrong, but
Yeah, he was a Heisman hopeful.
I know what
Yeah.
happened. Bad year.
I mean, I'm just looking at all the possible running backs. I mean, Dylan Sampson, Scadaboo, fucking Damian Martinez from Miami. Forget about Jaden Blue, running back out of Texas.
Brayshaw
Alex,
Smith from SMU. I mean, he only had one actual year of competition, but he had 1,300 yards and 14 touchdowns.
Yeah, DJ Giddens, who led a Kansas State backfield to a pretty damn good year.
Listen, I'm the 2 Ohio State running backs.
You're just pumped about that.
I'm super freaking pumped about it.
And then you have Jarquez Hunter, who put 300 on Arkansas, so that's nice.
This is going to be a really solid year for the Buckeyes draft-wise, I think. There's a lot of solid overall talent coming from that team that can make some very big waves for a franchise.
Jack Sawyer, Detroit Lions.
Very true. Surprising enough, this year, Ohio State's kind of lacking in the wide receiver room.
Yeah. I mean, you got a first-round talent, but it's not a superstar. But
Here's a question. Here's a question for you, Jacob. If Jeremiah Smith and the receiver out of Alabama, I'm gonna say his name. I forgot his name. Ryan Williams, is it right?
oh yes, Ryan
Yeah.
Williams. Yeah.
Yeah. If one declares for the draft before the other, do we see the other one stay in college another year? Because I'm gonna be honest, both of those guys could probably go back to back being number 1 picks. I'm gonna be honest.
If Jeremiah Smith was eligible for this year in the draft, he'd be a first-round draft pick.
I think he'd be a top 5 pick.
Same.
And same way with Ryan Williams. I think either one of those guys would be a top 5 pick right now. So I'm saying, like, in order to kind of get as much money as you can out of the draft, you see possibly where, Jeremiah Smith declares, and then 2 weeks later you see Ryan Williams be like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna stay another year.
I mean, it's possible, but I don't think Ryan Williams is number 2 for the Buckeyes right now, or just one of the top dogs. That's just a hot take, I guess, for me.
Yeah, I think it is. But hey,
All right.
only thing that pisses me off about Ryan Williams is that every time he catches the ball, oh my God, he's 17. He's doing like,
Oh,
we get it. He's 17.
yeah.
Bro, calm
Yeah.
down. We get it. He's young. Holy shit.
All right, boys. Let's go to wrap up the show. So I think I'm gonna get frozen yogurt with the wife.
Hey, Froyo.
That
Get
was
some
random.
Get some
Froyo
froyo.
with the win.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the froyo here. So I'm gonna hit the music, and we're gonna work our way out of here. So like I said, next week solo mocks from everybody, including anyone that won't be here. If you guys cannot be here, send me your mocks, and I'll shout it out for you. We'll have all 5 of our solo mocks next Tuesday, and then of course we'll be live Thursday for the draft. So that's gonna be great. Can't wait. Can't wait to react to everything as we always do. It's always the best show we do every single year. Boys, you got anything you guys want to shout out?
No.
Nothing today. Maybe next week.
Nope.
Maybe. Next one. All
Who
right.
knows?
All right. I'm here for it. Well, make sure to check out some Agent Ink and Rogue Energy and Spark 3 Shop that I definitely did not shout out during the show. Check out the Patreon if you want to support us further. We'd really appreciate that extra support. Join the Discord, be a friend, tell a friend. And hopefully we'll have a full house next week, at the very least for the draft of a full house. So that's going to be really exciting. Can't wait. Until next time, guys, have a good one. Bye.